what's up? Hi, how's it going? To the friends and family of the military. You name it, I've seen them make these mistakes pretty much the entire time I've been a military spouse. I'm just gonna give 3 quick do not do's to the friends and family of any military member. I don't care if they're in the Air Force, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Marine Corps, Army, doesn't matter what it is, this could apply to you. So just listen. Number 1 is to be supportive. Be supportive of your military member. Like I said, I don't care if you're the husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, niece, cousin, brother-in-law, parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, doesn't matter what you are, be supportive. Your military member has made this decision to do something with their life. You may agree with it, you may not agree with it, but you don't get to comment on it. You get to be supportive because it is their decision. It is their life, it is their decision. Be supportive. It doesn't matter for what reason they joined, whether they wanted to get away from home, whether they wanted a career, whether it was just something they've always wanted to do, whether they wanted to be a part of that something bigger, they wanted to serve their country, they wanted to learn from other people, they wanted to travel the world. It doesn't matter why they joined. You don't get to question it, you get to be supportive. Which leads me to number 2. Stop complaining. You complaining will not change anything. You complaining will not change the number of hours that they work. It will not change who they work with, and it will not change however many hundreds of miles away from you that they are. It will not change that. You complaining doesn't do anything. You complaining will not get them out of weekend duty. Spouses. You complaining will not make them want to remember you when they move away. Friends. And you complaining will not give them orders to your home state. The military does not care how long it's been since you've seen your military member, that you won't get to see your military member or the family that they may have once they move away. Parents and family. Spouses specifically. This is important, so listen to me. Stop trying to make your military member feel bad because you had to move away from your friends and family. Newsflash! They had to move away from their friends and family too. But on top of all your whining and bickering, they also have to deal with the stress from work, whether that be extra trainings or studying for promotions or CDCs or work-related tests that honestly none of us spouses know anything about. You complaining makes that even more stressful for them. Because let's be real, if you're a spouse or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a friend, family, you don't understand what it is that they have to go through. Even if you've been enlisted before, you didn't have their job, you don't have their life, you don't understand what it is like for them. Stop making it harder with your stinking complaining. Number 3 is stop having unrealistic expectations. And this one could not be more important because it is the root of the other 2 even being issues. This whole unrealistic expectation thing is especially an issue for the younger military members and their family, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, whatever you are. So if you are getting married because your partner is joining the military and you don't want to be without them, you don't want to be away from them, you think that distance will ruin your relationship, don't. Because if distance will ruin your relationship now, it will ruin your relationship later. And trust me, there will be some sort of distance while they are in the military. And if you are marrying your military member because you think that your life is going to get easier and you are going to be set up, don't. These are unrealistic expectations that I see all the time. Here's why. There are TDYs and there are deployments that will separate you from your new spouse. You didn't want to deal with the distance when you were dating, so you got married and still can't deal with the distance. In the less than 10 years that I have been a military spouse, I have seen more marriages fail than I have known marriages to last. How crazy is that? I don't mean like walking past someone on the street. Friends-wise, or people I have known on a first and last name basis, I have known more people to get divorced than to actually stay married. How? These TDYs and deployments that your new military member is going to go on is going to test your relationship. Because let's be real, some people, adult or not, don't know how to act when they are left alone. They don't know how to act. They think that it's a free-for-all and they can do whatever they want because they're like suddenly single all of a sudden. Wrong. And because of that, there's actually many, many cases you may or may not have heard of where one or the other or both have been unfaithful to the other one during a deployment or TDY. Second part to the unrealistic expectations, income. Just think about that for a second. People have always had this idea that the military makes like gobs of money, that we're all just like infinitely wealthy and we're just over here like laying and squirming around in our loads of cash, that we just make it rain all the time and we're just like, no. And while we do make money, we make enough money. Starting out is really, really hard. So if you take a new marriage, you add some distance and a little less income than you were expecting, you have a bunch of unrealistic expectations that are probably gonna end your marriage. Or if you have a friendship or a family member, add some distance and then expect them to be able to buy a plane ticket home all the time because they make all this money. Wrong. Whatever the case may be, bad. And the part 3 to the unrealistic expectations is location and workload. Chances are that at some point during your partner, spouse, your brother, son, granddaughter's enlistment, they are gonna be stationed somewhere that you are not happy about. Whether or not they like it is irrelevant because you're not happy about it, right? Believe it or not, there are actually people that complain about being stationed here in Germany where we're stationed right now. What do you have to complain about? Go outside, go travel, meet new people, take a train almost anywhere, learn the language, indulge in the food. Or you could go and visit them. Who doesn't want to come and visit Germany? We used to live in Japan. Who doesn't want to go there? Like seriously, do anything except complain about where you are. Because going back to number 1, that can be very trying on a new relationship, an old relationship, your relationship with family, with an old friend, and especially if like number 2, you complain about it every single chance that you get. You are either all in or you are all out. You cannot half support your military member. You can't support that he's in, but not support where she is going. You have to support every part of it, even if you don't like it. You not liking it does not matter. You need to support it and you need to stop complaining. And you have to stop setting unrealistic expectations. Like I mentioned, even if your military member is not your spouse or your girlfriend or boyfriend, if you are not together with your military member, these still apply to you. And your opinion about their life or the location they're living their life does not help if it is negative. These are just my opinions. Obviously, I don't know everything. I haven't been everywhere. I haven't experienced everything. But these are my opinions from what I have seen, what I have noticed, and I'm hoping I could help someone else out. Take it for what it's worth. These are just my thoughts. Review. Don't be an Don't make your military member feel bad. And shut your mouth if you have nothing nice to say. But for now, that is that, and we will see you when we see you. Bye!